What's up, babes? It's Carlisa Victoria. I am back with another video. This is like a back-to-back thing. So now I'm going to be talking about my hair. I just did an updated video for December. Kind of a reset routine, what I'm going to be doing. Just giving you guys a life update. Yesterday and today it's like curled. Anyway, my hair is growing so long. As I told you guys this the other day, I do kind of want to make a video on like how I've been maintaining my hair, how I've managed to keep it so healthy. Oh, there's the sun. Let me scoot over so y'all can get a little bit of this sun on me. But how I've been maintaining my hair and how I've managed to get it to be so healthy. The things that I do, the things that you could do, the things that nobody's telling me to do that I'm telling y'all you might want to do. So first things first, this is all my hair. So if you're new to the channel, this is all my hair. Some people are just like, oh, I thought it was weave. The sun is playing peekaboo. The window is open. So you'll catch a little bit of the sun on me. You'll probably catch it back in the regular, whatever. But this is all my real hair. No extensions, no nothing. This is my real hair. Okay? I'm growing it from the rooty to the tootie on my real hair. And I get asked a lot like, oh, is that extension? Is that your real hair? The answer is it's my real hair. I've never put lock extensions in my hair. I've never done any weave over my hair. If that's your thing, that's your thing. It's not my thing. One of the biggest things about the lock process, the lock journey that people fail to realize is the lock journey is taking you through a journey where you learn to embrace every component of your hair. You learn to embrace every component of yourself. When you initially start those locks, you might not think they're the cutest, right? You're like, oh, these look like a boy. Oh, when they start getting texture or they start to frizz out, you're just like, I don't look pretty. I don't look. These are a lot of the things that people say about themselves when their lock process, you know, starts to go through the phase. But a butterfly has to go through all of its phases, be in that cocoon, you know, do everything that it has to do that's not so pretty before it like actually thrives and is beautiful and people can really acknowledge the beauty. And I just know that, you know, even myself when I first got my first set of, when I started my first set of locks years ago in college, I was just like, all the girlies I would see with locks, it was just like, dang, I can't wait for my hair to get that long. And it was almost like, it's a nice thing to aspire, but you got to go through the process to get that. Now, granted, I always was like, if I'm going to have long locks like that, it's going to be because I grew them. It's not going to be because I went to go get extensions, weave. I'm not doing that. I'm going to actually go through the process. And if I don't like how I'm looking during this process, okay, whatever. I'm a confident person. I said this in my other video. I'm going to say it again. You guys can hear my smoke detector. It's doing numbers. I believe that sometimes it's connected to my smart thermostat for the functioning of the house, and sometimes it literally could be offset by other factors. So I don't know, maybe that's the theory, maybe it's not, but it does not go off every day. It literally will stop for like a month, 2 months, and then sometimes beep. So that's why I think that it has something to do also with my smart system in the house. But anyway, like I was saying, like I would see people's hair and I just thought, oh, that's so pretty, I can't wait till my hair to get that long. That's nice to aspire, but realistically, I was just like, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna grow it, right? I'm not gonna sit here and go manipulate it to be extensions and just look, that's the part of the journey, is to embrace yourself through all of it. So if you're constantly getting weaves and you're constantly getting lock extensions throughout your whole lock journey, granted, it's giving you a better look until a better look until your hair gets to a desired length where you think it's cute, but you miss a part of the journey because you didn't get to take the time to embrace yourself in every journey. How do you think confidence is built? Confidence is built when you lose that weight because you keep looking at your body and you're not satisfied. So it makes you want to go work out. It makes you want to go drink water. It makes you want to cut back on the BS and start really taking care of yourself. Confidence is built when you feel like, oh, every time I go somewhere, nobody's telling me I look nice. Nobody's telling me I look cute. So what do? You start dressing yourself up. You start getting presentable. You start taking care of your skin. You start taking care of your hair. Confidence is when you are used to people being pessimistic, or you're pessimistic to yourself, and then you start being positive and you start saying daily affirmations and you start being, you know, optimistic. Those are factors that allow for you to go from to I know I am that girl, respectfully. the only way you get those leaps of confidence is to go through the phase. Like, for example, if somebody came in your life and handed you a whole business and said, this is how it operates, go do it, and it will make you money. You might be like, okay, it's making me money, but are you really truly going to be as satisfied as someone who said, this is my business, I'm building it from the foundation, I'm going to build it up, and now I am successful, and now I can appreciate it. I'm going to appreciate it from building. That's why sometimes when I have business conversations and people say, you don't like this person or you don't like this person, I'll be like, I've never met the person, so I can't really say I don't like them. But from what I see, I don't relate as well, because I look at things as, let's build this business from the ground up. I don't look at it as, oh, you just got with this person, it gave you clout, it boosted your confidence, not even confidence, it boosted your status, so now you're known. If that's your life, that's your life. But for me, I'd rather go through the phases to get to where I want to get to, so I can appreciate my journey and understand the hustle, than for it to just be like, oh, here's a business, you got it, go do it. Like, I just find myself appreciative more. And some people say, well, why struggle if you don't have to? It all depends on perspective, baby. If you're looking at building your business as a struggle, then there you go, it's a struggle. If you're looking at your business, building your business as a project, you're enthused, okay? Because the great thing about building a business from the ground up, especially when you're every component, is you get to see every component of the job. It gives you a different respect level for the people who would work for you in the future. Somebody who runs a business who's never been in any of the roles of the business, it's easy to tell people what to do. Oh, you're doing your job wrong. How do you know they're doing their job wrong when you yourself have never been in the role to do their job? So now you're just pulling, crap out of a hat. But if you're building your business and you know what it's like to be admin, you know what it's like to be PR, you know what it's like to be marketing, you know what it's like to be managing, you know what it's like to be all of these roles, it's going to put you in a much better perspective on the way that you operate. So a big thing to you is think about that, because the best is yet to come, but you have to be willing to put in the work. And I know this is a hair video, but it's slightly like motivation as well. So, or telling it like it is, however you want to look at the video, that's what it is. So yeah, but confidence and all of those things are coming from multiple factors. It's not just the word. So that's why I told my sister, I said, I've had a lot of setbacks this year and the year before, and just a lot of things not going my way, but I definitely believe they're for the setup. So 2024, be prepared to be sick of me, literally. I'm coming back harder, I'm coming back strategic, I'm coming back healthier. And I know some people think, oh, 2024, this is going to be... No, I'm not saying that one, change of a day on the calendar is going to change who I am. I am the same girl who wants better for herself. I'm just going to be strategically moving different. I already, kind of plan, but I'm going to be sticking to my schedule plots, making sure every single day I am occupied with the things that I need to do for my businesses, and just really just getting back to a place that's going to be good for not just myself, but for my business to come. I think a lot of times we think, oh, well, when I get old and I retire, I ain't ever looking at no retirement check. If you want to give me one when I hit 65, great. But am I sitting here looking for a retirement check? No, I am over here building and bossing up now. Okay, I want to be able to create legacy and establish things like that. I am not at all by any means trying to sit here and just be basic. I'm trying to live out, or striving, I don't like to say trying, striving to live out my purpose and do what God intends for me to do. Anybody who's on board with that, great. If you're not on board with that, bye. God's voice needs to be the loudest in the room in my life in this season. Oftentimes, and you guys know I don't like to talk religion heavy on my channel, because everybody has different beliefs, and it's never my intention to sway you either or discredit what you believe in. But you guys know that I believe in God, so I'm always going to speak on that. If you disagree, it's not a debate. It is what it is, and I don't want to debate. And I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, or what deity to believe in, or what superpower, or what have you. But when I'm making reference to my belief system, that's just simply me, not to be disrespectful. That's just me. So just understand there's never going to be offense to no one's religion. Just because I don't practice it, just because I don't believe it, does not mean that I could sit around and just tell you that you're wrong in the way that you're thinking and what you want to do. So never will it be that on my channel. But I just feel like God's voice has to be the loudest in the room. Oftentimes we know that, you know, God is here and we know he's present and we talk to him and we do all of that, but is he the leading man in your life like he should be? I'm not perfect by any means, you know. I believe in God, but I could be lit too. I could be turned up, you know. And we all go astray. We go astray. He pulls us back in. We go astray. We whatever. But one thing I must say, I've been through so many things in my life that I know that there's a God. You know, like I know that there's a higher power than myself, because there's no way that I could go through as much as I've gone through in my life and still be here, still wanting to be a testimony, still wanting to be a positive influence to people. There's no way that a person who has carried the weight that I've carried at such a young age up until this young age, basically all my life, will be able to be sitting here and being positive. So many people my age, so many people would have folded already with the amount of weight, the weight that you've gone through in your life, the tragedies, the traumas, you know what I mean? And it's a lot to carry. So I know that there's a God. If I'm sitting here and I'm smiling and I'm saying that these are the things that I want to accomplish. You know how many people just like don't even set goals or don't even have anything to aspire, or don't want to aspire to inspire because they have lost hope, or tragedy has turned them cold, or abandonment has made them feel like they have no one in their corner, or, you know, lack of growth has made them feel some type of way. So in the end of the day, it's just like you have to be to a point where you realize that there's purpose, there's passion, there's a reason why God still has you here. There's a reason why. And I might have known my passions and purpose. We gotta finish the video on the phone because my camera got overheated. But I might know my purposes and my passions. I might have known them since I was young. Some of you might not have discovered them until you were older. But just because I knew them younger and you discover them older doesn't make me any better than you. People discover their purposes and their passions at different times in their life, and that's okay. Whatever works for you works for you. I can't tell you, oh, you know, you ain't discovered your purpose, so you're useless. No. But if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing in this life, then I will encourage you to pray it out, seek it out, do whatever you need to do to discover it. Because you're not going to be able to live your best life. You're not going to be as happy as you should be if you don't know what it is that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. Purpose is different from passion. Purpose is what you're made to do. Passion is what you love to do. When you combine both of them, it's a lethal concoction, and you can really, really tear some stuff up with that in a good way. So I encourage you guys to keep going. So yeah, it's turned into motivation. We're talking about hair, but literally, like, even when you think about hair, how I have a routine for my hair, you should have a routine for your life. You should have a routine for your goals. You should have a routine for your business. A routine literally sets the pace in your life. It sets the premise. It sets the foundation in your life. So me being able to have a routine and set my goals and things like that gives me something to work off of. Accountability partners are great. Knowing people, being able to talk to people, especially people who are in a much further place than you. Something's dead in that water because there's like 4 buzzards. And they are walking to the water like they don't care. Oh, baby, they got something going on in that water. The buzzards. Anyway, you should be able to, you know, just do what you need to do. Your purpose, your passion should really be carrying you. So for me, that's what it is. Like I said, with your routine really carries a lot. I set the goals, I set the foundation, I set the everything, and you know what happens? Things happen. I always end up with great things. Why? Because I set the goals. When I haven't hit the goals, then I can look back and say, girl, you set them goals, but you didn't accomplish them. So it just gives me something to work off of. If you're passionate about something and you have purpose, nobody has to tell you to do it, right? You'll want to do it. So that's why I say when people be like, oh, your hair's so long, how do you get it so long? Black girls can grow long hair. That's why I said there's bald-headed in every race. I've seen bald-headed Asians, bald-headed white girls, bald-headed black girls, bald-headed Spanish girls. Bald-head is in every race, baby. So what you want to do is make sure that you're just, you know, setting that hair routine, setting those goals, and it will literally work accordingly. So I tell my sister all the time, I'm like, you need to have a routine for your hair, like anything else. You got that hair routine, you're going to see results. And that's why when my hair gets long, I'm always like being dramatic about, look how long my hair now got. But on a real tip, I knew it was going to get this long eventually, you know, because I know I have a routine and I know that I take care of my hair. So it's impossible not to get results when you're exerting effort. It's impossible not to get results when you're putting in work. It might not go at the pace that you want. It might not be as fast as you want, but you will get results if you're working. It's impossible to not get results. So I'm going to post the other video. I'm going to post this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I do want to make a video right now talking about like business. So I think I'm about to do that. Like, I know I gave you guys like an update, and I just did a hair video. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna see if my camera's come back. I think it has. And I'm about to film another video, so stay tuned.